lesson and interesting lesson. Our lesson is Unit 17, Sports Time, Lesson 2. Lesson 2. I will show you a video. From this video you will know what we are going to speak about. Watch with me this video. Here, our lesson, Unit 17, Lesson 2, Sports Time. Sports Time, that's the title of our unit. Lesson 2, we will start with the vocabulary. We will start with the vocabulary of this unit. What about the vocabulary of this unit? The first word, parachuting.
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 What is the meaning of parachuting? Parachuting is a dangerous sport, of course. In this sport, you have to get on a plane, which fly high into the sky, then you jump using a parachute like that parachute. Or that parachute. So what the meaning of parachuting? Yes, please? Yes, that's right. So that's the first word, parachuting. The second word, percent. Percent. Look here, that's the sign of percent. That's the sign of percent. Here, of course, the sign of percent. And here we have 90%, 70%, 50%, and 30% like those. Also, I can say, if you want to be a doctor, you have to get 99% is in the secondary general certificate. So, what's the meaning of percent? Yes, please? Yes, thanks to that. The third word here, popular. Popular. Look here carefully. Adil Imam is a popular actor. Cristiano Ronaldo is a popular footballer. Football itself is a popular sport. So, what is the meaning of popular? Yes, please? شعبي or? Yes? مشهور or? Yes. شعبي محبوب مشهور. Thanks to that. Then we have judo. Judo is a Japanese sport. In it we have two players fight each other like that. In judo, they must fight each other, and the winner threw the other player on land. So that's judo. And by the way, it has the same name in Arabic. So what's the meaning of judo? Riyadh to judo. That's right. The same name in Arabic, judo. So here, that's the vocabulary of our lesson. We have new words like parachuting. Stand up, please. Pronounce it. Parachuting. That's right. Sit down. The second word, percent. Stand up, please. Can you pronounce it? Percent. Thanks. Sit down. The third word, popular. Yes, please. Can you pronounce it? Popular. That's right. Sit down. And at the end we have judo. Yes. Can you pronounce judo? Yes. Thanks. Sit down. Okay. Now we will go to the structure. In this unit, we will speak about adjectives. Look here. We have here two men, Sami and Rami. Look carefully at the picture. I will ask you a question. The first question. How tall is Sami? Look carefully. Yes.
150 centimeters.
He is 150 centimeters tall. That's right. Thanks. Sit down. Another question. How tall is Rami? Yes, please.
He is 198
Centimeters tall. That's right. He is 100, or Rami is 198 centimeters tall. So we will ask another question. Who is taller? I need the name, only the name. Who is taller? Yes? Rami. Thanks. Down. That's right. Rami is taller. Who is shorter? Yes, please. Sami. That's right. Sami. That's right. He's shorter. Okay. So, from that, we can say Rami is taller than Sami. Yes. Rami is taller than Sami. That's right. Or we can say Sami is shorter than. That's right. Sami is shorter than Rami. That's right. Here we use that form. Which form? We use number one, adjective plus er, then number two. We convert between two. So, number one, adjective plus er, then number two. Like that. We put number one at first. So, am, is, are in the present. Adjective plus er, yes, then number two. Okay? Is it clear? Yes. But look here with me. Look at this picture. Look at this man. He is the tallest man on the earth. That's real. He is the tallest man on the earth. He is taller than anyone else. He is taller than anyone else. So we have to say he is the tallest man on the earth. Okay? Here we said, or we used, number one, superlative. Okay? Am, is, are, that. Adjective plus est. After that you can put the group or not. Okay? Okay? Yes. So here we spoke about kind or a kind of adjectives which is called short adjectives. So here we spoke or we used only short adjectives like those. Look here, look carefully. We used short adjectives only, like fast, faster, the fastest, heavy, heavier, the heaviest, thin, thinner, the thinnest, and so on. We used adjectives which only have one what? Yes, one syllable. You pronounce it using one syllable only. Thin, fast, tall. Okay? But now I am going to speak about another kind, which is that one. Look here. Look here. Here we have 3 cars. The prices under the pictures. The prices are under the pictures. Okay? The first car is made of gold. It's 5 million pounds. The second one, the black car, 500,000 pounds. The third car, the green car, 5,000 pounds. Okay? Remember it carefully, okay? Look here. Here we have the black car and the green car. And I will ask a question. How much is a black car? Who can answer me? How much is a black car? Yes, please.
The car
It's
5 million.
It's 500,000 pounds. The golden car, 5 million. But the black one is 500. Look carefully. 500,000 pounds. Okay, thanks. Sit down. That's right. What about the green car? How much is the green car? How much is the green car? How much? Yes. 5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds. Thanks. Sit down. So I will ask, or I will say something else. Now we can compare between the 2 cars, and we will have to say the black car is more expensive than the green car. The black car is more expensive than the green car. Yes. Or we can say the green car is less expensive than the black car. Here we use long adjectives. Long adjectives like what? Like expensive. We have more than 1 syllable. We have 3 syllables. Okay? Here we used long adjectives, so we have to use the form more or less adjective than. The first one, the first car, the first thing, the first sport, more adjective than the second one, the second sport, the second thing. Or the second sport is or are. If you speak using singular, you will use is. Plural, you will use are. So here, after that, you can use less So we have two forms here. We have number one, M is R. More adjective than the second one. Or, if you want to start with the second one, the least one, you will say M is R, but here, less adjective than the first one. Okay? Is it clear? Yes. Look carefully here. I want to tell you something else. Look at this car. I said before, this car is made of gold. Yes. So, because it's made of gold, we can say that it's the most expensive car in the world. It's the most expensive car in the world. It's more expensive than any car in the world. So, it's the most expensive car. It's superlative. So, here we have this. Number one, the one who is more than anyone else, the one who is superlative, M or is or are in the present, the most plus the long adjective. And after that you can tell us about the group or not. Okay? So here we said about this car, it's the most expensive car in the world. Here, I always speak about the green car, which is 5,000 pounds. Okay? So, I answered the question. How much is the car? How much is this car? How much? Yes. 5,000 pounds. That's right. It's 5,000 pounds. Thank you. So, I have to say, this car, or the green car, is the least expensive car in India, by the way. Okay? It's the least expensive car. It's less than any car. So, it's the least expensive car in India. So here we have this form. We have number one, which is this than anyone else, anything else. Yes, am or is or are. That, that's right. Speak, yes. The least plus adjective. That's right. That's right. And here, you can say the group or not. Yes, of course. So, that's what I want to say about long adjectives. Do you understand the difference between short adjectives and long ones? Did you see it? Did you understand it? Yes. Okay. After that, look at these pictures. The first picture, here we have a boy and a girl. A boy and a girl. The boy is called Ahmed, the girl is called Mona. Ahmed is 155 centimeters tall. Ahmed is 155 centimeters tall. Okay? Mona is 155 centimeters tall too. Okay? So, they are equal. They are equal. 155, 155. Here, I have to say, Ahmed is as tall as Mona. They are equal. Ahmed or shorter than her. They are the same. 155
we use short adjective. But look at the second picture. Here we have lions and tigers. Lions are dangerous. Tigers are dangerous too. So we can say lions are as dangerous as tigers. Lions are as dangerous as tigers. They are equal. They are the same. So if anyone wants to speak about dogs in this example, you can't say dogs are as dangerous as lions or tigers. No, not of course. You have to say dogs are not as dangerous as tigers. Yes. Dogs aren't as dangerous as tigers. Because there is a big difference between them. They aren't the same. There is a big difference between them. Now let's go to our student's book, page 24. Page 24. Now our student's book, page 24, we have the same report. We have this report. Okay? Exercise number 4, read, ask, and answer. We asked students at our school about some sports. Ahmed answered, we made a report to show their answers. They made a report to show their answers. Like that report. We will ask and answer like the example in the book. Like the same example in the book. Okay? The first girl asked, how many students think rally driving is expensive? Her friend looked at the report, and said 53% of the students think rally driving is expensive. Why? Because we have 53 in front of rally driving concerning the adjective expensive. Okay? We will do the same. I want pairs. I want two of you. One. The first one will ask. The second one will answer. Okay? Yes, both of you.
How many students think football is dangerous?
Yes?
3% of students think football is dangerous.
It's dangerous. That's right. Yes, both of you.
How many students think football
بصوا وانا بتبدأ ضرب لها
40% of students think football is wrong.
That's right. Yes, both of you.
How many students think rally driving is expensive?
Rally driving is expensive. Yes.
53% of students think rally driving is expensive.
Rally driving is expensive. Thank you. Sit down. Yes, both of you.
How many students think parachuting is expensive? 35% of students think parachuting is expensive.
Yes, please.
How many students think football is expensive? 7% of people think football is difficult.
Okay, thanks. Sit down. Another sport.
How many students think parachuting is dangerous?
62% of students think parachuting is dangerous.
Okay. Yes, both of you.
How many students think football is exciting?
72% of students think football is exciting.
Okay. Yes, both of you. Yes.
How many students think judo is exciting? 20% students think judo is exciting.
Okay. Now we will go to exercise number 5. Look here with me. In exercise number 5, we will use the forms like these ones. The first form. Students think Sport number 1 is more adjective than sport number 2. Again, we will say, students think sport number 1 is more adjective than sport number 2. Okay? And also we can say, students think sport number 2 is less adjective than sport number 1. Okay? Who can make this? Yes, please. Yes.
Students think judo is less expensive rally driving.
Then rally driving.
Students think rally driving is more expensive than judo.
That's right. Thanks to them. The same. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Students think football is less exciting than is more exciting than parachuting.
More exciting than parachuting.
Students think parachuting is less exciting than football.
Okay, thanks. Sit down. Yes, please.
Students think football is less dangerous than parachuting.
Yes.
Students think parachuting is more dangerous
Then football. That's right. Thanks. Sit down. Yes, both of you.
Students think football is more popular than parachuting.
Students think parachuting is less popular than football.
That's enough. Thank you very much. Here we will use another form. We will use students think sport number 1 is the most adjective. Is the most and use adjective. Okay? Yes, please.
Students think football is the most popular sport.
Yes. Yes, please.
Students think parachuting is the most rally driving is the most expensive sport.
Okay, thanks. Yes, please.
Students think parachuting is the most dangerous sport.
Yes. Yes, please.
Students think parachuting is the most dangerous sport.
Okay, yes, please.
Students think football is the least expensive sport.
You now speak about the least. Yes. And that's we are going to speak about. We are going to speak that form. Students think sport number 1 is the least and adjective. Okay? Yes, please.
Students think football is the least dangerous sport.
Yes, that's right.
Students think football is the most popular sport.
And what about the least?
Parachuting.
Parachuting. Yes, say the sentence.
Students think parachuting is the least popular sport.
That's right. Thanks, Hisham.
Students think football is the least dangerous sport.
Yes, that's right. Now we will go to that form. Students think sport number 1 is as adjective as sport number 2. Equal. Yes.
Rally driving is as exciting as parachuting.
So, students think
Students think rally driving is
Yes.
as exciting as parachuting.
yes, because both of them, rally driving has 24% in front of the adjective exciting, and parachuting also has 24% in front of the active exciting. That was, thanks, sit down. That was the only sentence in which we can use as adjective as. That was the only sentence in which we can use that form. So here, look again. We used these forms. we used, like here in the board, like here, adjective, number 1, am, or, is, or are in the present. Adjective plus er then number 2. Number 1, am, or, is, or, are, the adjective plus est and the group. And here, our adjectives were short. But now, today, we learn to compare between things, people, sports, not only by or using short adjectives, but also we learned how to use long ones. Okay? So, in long adjectives, we use the form number 1, am or is or are more adjectives than number 2. Or number 2, am or is or are less adjectives than number 1. What about the superlative? The one which is more than anyone else, or any sport else, or anything else, we use these forms. Number 1, am or is or are the most plus adjective and the group. Or number 1, am or is or are the least plus adjective and the group. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Do you have any question? Okay. Do you have any question?
No.
Okay. Look at me. Yes? Yes, yes. Look at me. I'm Mr. Mina Asaad Barsoum, Saad Darwish Preparatory School, Talat Electorate. Our supervisor, Mrs. Shadeh Darwish, and our senior supervisor, Mrs. Afraf. Thank you very much.